So I've known Freda for a really long time, but I had no idea she was the Beatles' secretary. I just thought she was a very lovely and charming woman at weddings.
I approached him because I now have a grandson, and Niall is 3, and I want him to know what I'd done in the 60s.
On her little flip phone, she doesn't even have a smartphone, her flip phone, she programs in a different Beatles song for the ring and a different Beatles song for the text message.
There we go. Sorry about that.
We returned to Africa with Romeo Dallaire, who's now consumed with the issue of child soldiers and what can be done about it.
There's one way of thinking out potentially these commanders is by shaming them right to the core of who they are.
Being at these film festivals, it's very, very interesting, obviously, to see the films, but it's also very interesting to have a dialogue and discussion afterwards and getting to meet the subjects and hearing their stories in their own words.
Documentaries are to be rigorous, to educate, to inform, and that people use this to influence how they look at things into the future.
In the Shadow of the Sun follows 2 inspirational Tanzanian men living with albinism as they follow their dreams in the face of severe prejudice and murder.
I must forgive them because I want to change their attitude.
And Sebastian had a lot of unanswered questions about how Tim had died and what the impact of it was. And if people take this as a starting point and not as a conclusion and are inspired by it and him and his work and want to move forward, then that would be the best example of Tim's legacy.
I would say the film's about some paintings that were based on a poster of missing women on the streets of Vancouver, of which 26 women in the poster, which had 69 women on it, were found on a serial killer's farm.
Bring on the controversy. The work's done. I've done what I needed to do. And if you're talking about it and starting a dialogue, hopefully we'll get somewhere to make change.
Felix really just wanted to talk about the Habsburgs and Herbert Hinkle.
So it was just a general interest in the depth and spread of European history.
And it took quite a while for him to be willing to talk on camera. And that's why you'll see me pregnant walking along and talking with him, because that's the only way I could get him to actually talk about it.
15 Reasons to Live is 15 stories of things which bring meaning to one's life. You know, the more effort you put in to little parts of your life, the better your life will be. We are incredibly lucky that Hot Docs is here. I mean, I literally would have no career. 20th anniversary, 25th anniversary, I hope I'm here for the 40th anniversary.